Hi! So after my last video, I got a couple of suggestions for other things to do videos on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other things to go over with you. So bear with me. But here is one of the episodes. Thanks. Welcome to episode 1. So I needed a different sized flange on the back of my bags. The ones that I have been using are more oval shaped. It's a problem because I'm very itty bitty and it hits my hip bone. My hip bone's right here. So I walk and it creates like an air pocket. Like you can see one forming right here. Makes things itchier because you've got the air under there. So she ordered me bags that are smaller on the back. So instead of using these puppies, she suggested these, which you can see they're a bit smaller and they're round. So like these don't touch my hip, these ones do. The hole in them is also a different size. Stella at the base is 7/8 of an inch. These ones are an inch. These ones are 7/8. You can see that the holes are kind of different too. Like they don't line up very well. So this one was supposed to be better for my stoma. You know, snugger fit, and everything was supposed to be just dandy. No. So this one did not give me any wiggle room at all, so Stella couldn't expand properly. Now, the night that I discovered this issue, I didn't know what was going on. I thought my hernia was popping back out. So I figured I would wait for the pain and the swelling to go down. I gotta sneeze. Okay, it went away. Sorry. I figured I would wait for the swelling and the pain to leave before I changed my bag, so I waited 2 extra days. I usually change my bag every other day to every 3 days. So I waited 4 days. Really bad idea. I should have taken the bag off the second I started feeling pain. It was not my hernia. Stella got strangled. I took pictures. I will post them in this video. But just kidding. I guess it was a video that I had. But I took this from my stoma nurse. This is what happened. The white ring went all the way around Stella. It was pretty gross. There was a white ring that went around the base of Stella. Instead of being 7/8 of an inch at the base, all of a sudden Stella was 1.5 inches. Stella is still trying to shrink back down. It's been about 2.5 weeks and I still need to use these ones. I actually had to cut it up to the max line because she's still not even 1 inch. She's still a little more than 1 inch. So I done fucked up. Strangulation is a very serious issue. If you do not take care of it when it happens, sometimes, you know, you cut off the blood supply completely, which is why it, you know, swells and causes pain and all that. You might get like a blockage, things might get backed up because now you can't expand, you've got the dead tissue surrounding it. Wink! Look at this little stinker. He's playing with my shield for another video. Little stinker. Give me that, thank you. Sometimes you need the stoma to be surgically moved. If you let it happen for, you know, an extended period of time. I was lucky and the tissue is healing. It's just obviously taking a while to do so. I don't blame that tissue for taking its dear sweet time. If you want to avoid strangulation, first of all, there's a bunch of different kinds of bags. There's the cuts of fit ones. These are the ones that I was using for a bit while trying to get Stella to go back down. I usually use convex. And then there's also Convatec, which they don't even have really a flange. This is like a flange slash barrier ring combo. But you want to make sure that whatever kind of bag you use, sorry I was playing with it, whatever bag you use, you have wiggle room for your stoma to move. Otherwise you are going to have an issue like I had. Still a newbie with this. I've had Stella for about a year and 2 months now. So I'm still learning everything, and if I can help somebody else not to learn the hard way, I'm gonna do it. So listen to your stoma nurse and your doctors when they say cut it appropriately. I have heard in different support groups that if you cut it with about 1/8 of an inch wiggle room, it's perfect, because then the stoma can expand and contract and all of that. If you put a barrier ring along this, or if you use paste and you put the paste just like, you know, along, that expands too, and it creates a really nice seal, so you're not going to have many skin issues if the hole is a little too big. It's so much better to have a bag a little bit too big in the back than too small, because too small and you might just lop off your stoma. So I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for more episodes. Thanks.